Hello, pumpkin. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. How are you doing? How are you feeling? What's the vibe? I've been picking up on some energy that is telling me that you're starting to feel more clear about what actually resonates with you and what just doesn't. That it's getting easier to kind of weed things out and say, nope, nope, to things, and also to say yes when something does feel right. So let's tune into this. Okay, we got the Apprentice of Wands. The Apprentice is also the Page. The Apprentice or the Page gives this very youthful energy, this optimism, and like you're starting fresh with something, which reminds me of how we're approaching things now, that you aren't taking yourself so seriously, and the things that come into your life, you aren't feeling so heavy and weighed down like you have to do things that just really aren't for you. When even down to things like the music that you're listening to, you're like, oh, I can just skip this song actually. I don't have to listen to it even though it's on my playlist. Or I don't have to keep following this person on social media. I can unfollow them. Just the little things like that that come with that more like spontaneous or youthful, like starting over, starting fresh type of a vibe. It's also like very yellow. So maybe you've been wearing yellow or wanting to wear yellow more. And just connecting to your inner sunshine. Okay, what else is coming through during this time of clearing the path for things that are really for us? Interesting, the Devil with the scissors. It really is like you're just cutting out the debris, cutting out the stuff that just no longer fits anymore. And maybe at one time it did resonate, and you don't have to beat yourself up about the fact that it was in your life anymore. You're just like, okay, yeah, this doesn't fit. I can let it go. And you're feeling a lot lighter. These goats are like prancing around, floating. Strength. Again with like some of that like sunshiny, this one is more orange. You're feeling, I don't know if you guys can hear that sound. It's my nephew running. This strength that has always been within you, but it's like you're able to tap into it a lot more easily. That it feels like just a more consistent part of your day, your life. And that when you have moments where you're feeling heavier or you're feeling something that isn't as comfortable, it's easier for you to tune back in. And it's even showing me, like, this kind of looks like an adult lion with a child, with a cub. It's like your inner child, or your nurturing yourself and able to give yourself the nutrients, interesting word that's coming through, the sustenance, the support that you need in any given moment. That, yeah, like when it comes to food, or when it comes to whatever content it is that you're consuming, you're able to tell, oh, hey, this actually didn't feel that great, and approach it with more of that nurturing, curiosity, experimental energy, instead of beating yourself up because something you tried didn't work, or because you fell back into something that you know isn't good for you, but man, it tastes so good, or you were used to that pattern in your life. Whoa. It's like shaking. Things are getting shooken up, all shook up in your life. Now I was just thinking of like when you have a snow globe and you shake it and you're watching all of the like little bits of fake snow fall or glitter, and all of those like little bits inside of you were already always there, but it's so loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I might have to do this again later. Trying to find a time to film. And now we have an airplane flying over. Maybe you've been feeling like there have been a lot of things like getting thrown in your path, and you're just trying to move the things out of your way that are not for you. Whether that be something as simple as like, oh, this sound is irritating to me, so I'm going to tune into my own energy right now. Or it could be bigger with relationships, where maybe somebody from your past is coming back to haunt you. Oh my goodness. And now the air is gonna come on. Yeah. We're having a karmic very human time today. Or even like leading up to me trying to like sit down to film this, in the days leading up to it, it's been like, what's happening? I want to give up. My head is spinning. I'm feeling weak. And here I am, anyway, sitting in front of the camera for myself. I just got a hate comment, and hate's a strong word, I don't even know. A concerned citizen. And oh my gosh, I'm so dizzy. This keeps happening. It's so funny because I know that this is what I want to do, and it feels really good to do it. And it's like everything feels like it's getting in my way to the point that it's just almost laughable. Like starting my period 9 days early, so I only had a 17-day cycle. So then my blood levels cannot replenish as quickly as they should. We don't post this type of shit on the internet because we're supposed to be professionals, right? We're supposed to be the professional. Professional at what exactly? At looking at cards and telling you a story that I made up from my intuition. It's all just a bunch of bullshit. It's also really magical, and I love it, and it's fun. It's like one of the only things that I actually feel pulled to. The concerned citizen guy was saying something about like not jumping on the bandwagon of ex-Mormons, because if you don't know, I'm an ex-Mormon turned mystic, and how like I'm not gonna have the weapons that I need to survive in the dark world, that it's so scary out here. I'm like, I get what you mean, I really do, because when I was about to leave, I said to my friend, if I don't stand for something, then I will fall for anything. That was like some phrase that I'd been told multiple times throughout my life. And I was afraid. I was afraid that I was just gonna get snatched up and succumb to all the darkness, the evil, whatever that means. The devil energy. Which now I don't believe in the devil as like some like Lucifer, some character coming to tempt me. But we all have devil energies in our life. That we're trying to get rid of. And get rid of is not even the right word. We're trying to nurture ourselves and guide ourselves back home to that feeling of passion and play and curiosity and wonder, of a purpose and meaning for life, for living, instead of feeling like, oh, all this drudgery, all of this pain and suffering is for nothing. And I don't profess to have all of the answers. I would say that I have glimpses of something that feels bigger than me, and those moments of transcendence feel really good, like they're connecting me to something beyond. And I do wonder why I ask that question a lot, maybe more than I should. Gets me in trouble. But at the end of the day, I'm just making it up. And as far as I can understand right now, that's the point. That we are creating in everything that we do. I really like the name of this. Everything, little thing you do is magic. That we have so much creative power inside of us, and we are resistant to that power. We are afraid of it. So then we do stupid shit. We create systems and structures to hide from it, to protect ourselves from our own creativity, creation. I keep thinking that I'm gonna move past these types of videos where I just get lost in my own sauce. But I don't know if I ever will, because that's just kind of how I am. We'll see. Life can surprise you. Let's see if the fairies have any wisdom for us. The troll. I don't know if you guys ever watched that movie as a kid. There was like the troll in Central Park. That one creeped me out. Fall. Steadfast determination sees the light. Peace of mind arrives. Let's read what it says in the guidebook. In the guidebook. Come on. 15. 11. This is summer, I think. Come on. You can do it. Does this go spring, summer? I know how the seasons work, I think. Been around the sun a few times. Okay, the troll. Steadfast determination sees light. Peace of mind arrives. You will be calmly pursuing your dreams in order to live the life you have envisaged. Through willpower, you will achieve the target that you are aiming for and will feel the gratification of your accomplishments. After sacrifice and faithful fortitude, your successful reward will be heartfelt. By using your wonderful influence over others wisely, you will help to make the world a better place for everyone. By taking a chance and being fearless in the face of doubt, you will prove yourself and conquer a challenge. You know, there are a lot of things about that I don't like, if I'm being honest with you. I don't like the idea that sacrifice, or I don't like the idea of like willpower and grit. And maybe that's not what they mean. That's how I'm reading it, interpreting it. Taking a chance and being fearless in the face of doubt. See, that's another thing is, I'm sorry, when was the last time you were just fearless? I have never experienced such a thing. Sounds fake. You will prove yourself and conquer a challenge. Okay, that's possible. Prove yourself. What are you trying to prove? Exactly. Yep, nope, that one didn't land for me. See? Even when you read the guidebook for your oracle deck that you like, or you, I don't know, are doing a tarot spread and something just isn't sitting right with you, you're going to better be able to recognize those moments of feeling out of alignment. That your head and your heart and your body are all coming into greater harmony. Even in the moments when you are feeling not the greatest, you're able to better respond to your own needs in those moments and nurture yourself from that place of strength, from the place of, it's interesting that it has the infinity symbol up above there, that sometimes we can get so zoomed in on this moment and like it's going to last forever. This exact moment is going to last forever. And then when we remind ourselves that we have been able to get through something like this before, that we were there with ourselves the whole time. Let's get one more fairy. Interesting. this one before. The grateful fairies, winter. Fairy gifts are showered as a reward. I think you're learning to celebrate your small victories, the little moments, and give yourself the gift, whether it's an actual cake, an actual celebration like that, or, you know, write yourself a love note that you are using the different ways of expressing love and affirming your own path, that the voices of other people don't feel as necessary for you to tell you, oh, I have to do this or I have to do that. That you're reclaiming that power for yourself, because it doesn't belong to them anyway. It's always been there within you. And it is giving you a greater peace of mind, like this troll card said. Alright. I'm going to grab an alchemy of the spirit. I don't know if you're still here. I guess if you are listening to this, then you are. It's weird to film to nothing, to no one, but if you're there watching this, then hi. The crossroad. All right. Your intuition is telling you that you have options, and that you don't have some predestined path that you have to follow. That if you don't choose the right way, everything is going to go south. That you're just going to become nothing and no one. You are realizing that no matter which way you go, you will be able to find your people and things that resonate with you, because it's easier for you to spot now. And perhaps it feels a lot more like you're following little breadcrumbs, or rather than breadcrumbs, I like to think of ribbons tied on trees, that you have left these little markers for yourself from your past as a reminder of what has been inside of you all along, of the magic that you have believed in since you were a little kid. and that you're able to make magic and light, love, beauty from your pain, your devil energy experiences in your life, from the karma, from the trauma, from all the noise and the confusion, and pull it together into a moment of serenity every single time that you've done it over and over again. And this time, you're giving yourself more credit for it. I think there's one more message for us. Now that the storm has passed a little bit. Okay. Maybe. Hello. This is the one. Oh, two? Okay. Let's see. Well, interesting. The tree. So, look at all of those things that are up in the tree. That's sweet. That, honestly, there are skulls in this tree, and there's a sun and a moon and your inner wisdom and a little angel baby. You are able to see the beauty, like I said, in your path, in the things that other people might consider evil or dark or scary, and make something really beautiful out of it. And you're not afraid. You don't shy away from the stuff that's hard because you've been through the trenches. And the last one is the clover. You might be noticing this. It kind of looks like the clouds are parting in face of this clover. It's like you're holding up some token, some bit of this luck, creativity, this passion inside of you. The part of you that's able to see the signs and the synchronicities and the magic everywhere you look, and realizing that that's what moves the darkness out of your way, that lights up the shadows every time. So even if it seems silly or quirky or weird, whatever your flavor of magic is, that you're owning it and embracing the excitement of where to go next. It feels less daunting and more inviting. to choose to make these choices. Thank you for being here. If you stuck around this long, then please subscribe, like, and put a comment in the comment section as to how this resonates for you. I would love to work with you or do a tarot reading for you. I will link my website down below. I also have a free resource available to help you design the life of your dreams. Really reconnect to your intuition and guide yourself back home to yourself. See you next time. Thanks. Bye.